Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the final video of the 1.6 100% completion challenge by yours truly. You guys have been through not one, not two, but 3 grueling years. Without further ado, here we go. Alright, welcome to the final year, hopefully, final fall, final spring of this challenge. Wow, words are tough. If you watch any of the other videos, you're awesome. If you have not, probably really confused, let me catch you up. Go back, watch years 1, 2, and 3, and enjoy it, because it's fun. It's awesome. I love Stardew Valley. I did 100% 1.6 completion with the new update. It's been a wild ride, and I'm hoping it comes to a close. So this chunk is going to be a lot quicker. This video probably won't be as long, but I'm hoping that it's decent still, so I appreciate it. So we're going to start with spring. I planted a bunch of parsnips in order to essentially be placeholders if I get the Mr. Key order quest again. And at this point I also need to find 4 prismatic shards, which I have already. Just gotta find 4 for him as well. So that's kind of the big thing. Spring 3, I bought a bunch of bombs in game, and I got the final book, which is cool. Whoa! You learned a new power, you got achievement level red, and I read every book. Okay, so day 5 of spring, I crafted more items. I got the raccoon tree cutscene, which I think gave me another achievement potentially. I only had 3 items left, I think craft, and 1 item left to ship. Day 6, I got the ostrich egg, and I got a really cool cutscene by putting an ancient doll in lava. Huge spoiler, but it's really awesome. 7, I made some crystallariums. 8, I got some cleaning up of the farm done and a new Mr. Key quest, and rounded out day 9 and 10 with sleeping and trying to do another good old cavern run, but I did not get anywhere. So I apologize. You like that? Like the sound of the mic? Days 11 and 13, I just did some cleaning. I got the full shipment achievement on day 12 by getting an ostrich egg from the raccoon, which is amazing. And I'm pretty sure then I got, later on, I throw an ostrich egg into the incubator. Finally, day 13, I lost the egg festival to Abigail, but Leo is here, which is really, 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 really cool. Okay, so day 14 through 21, larger chunk, did a Skull Cavern run. I got to floor 150 and did 3 prismatic shards, only 3 more. Day 15, I started the Dangerous Mines quest, and I got way too distracted by the cat. I can do that. I can manage such things. I can do this. That's screaming. Like, feed me, you fool! I've not been fed in ages. 16 got to floor 54. 17 I got to floor 90. Day 18 I got to 116 and I died. Spring 19. I got to the bottom of the mines. I need 1 more prismatic shard, and I am on the struggle bus officially because it takes me like 2 days to figure out that there's only 1 item left I need to craft, and it's the gosh dang desert totem. So yeah, that is that. All right, so day 22 through 28 is a giant chunk. I'm gonna head up on the highlights here, and then we can just talk about life. So big sorry from me for not streaming and everything and all this. Actually, 22 through 28 past me did stream it, so I did stream again. Woo! Life's been busy, you know. No excuse though, you know, because you guys are important. So I need to find time to weave you guys in, like a cloth. Knitting. I don't really knit. It's not a thing I do in my life. But yeah, so we're working on it. Editors have been a huge help though, keeping me on track. So thank you, Nyx. Thank you, Leo. All right, so day 22, we completed the Craft Master achievement, which is huge. Finally crafted the Desert Totem, which was great. Day 22, 23, 24, the whole rest of spring year 1, I was essentially trying to figure out what else I needed to do. And at this point, it was get a galaxy weapon of some sort. So I needed the 3 galaxy souls. So I just got to find 1 more like dragon tooth, and then like 2 or 3 more cacti fruit, and then I just need to find a few more walnuts, but I might just purchase that. It's not going to be much at this point. and we'll go from there. But that pretty much rounds out spring of year 4. We're very close. I'm hoping to wrap it all up in summer, you know, and at that point we'll be set. So I appreciate you sticking around this long. If you have, if you haven't, well, that's shame on you. If you did, let me know your favorite part of the videos so far. We are going to be switching things up, but we'll wait till the videos are, you know, completely done for Stardew. And yeah, I will see you guys all in summer. Thanks for swinging by. All right, so this is gonna be the summer Stardew Valley recording. It's gonna be a little different because there was a few big things I hit on, and then it was kind of a repeat of days. So it was about 18 days, and at the beginning of the summer, the big thing I hit on is I originally, at the end of spring, if you remember, I had to use a dragon tooth to make a island totem so I could get the key points I needed to turn in the rest of the prismatic shards. So after doing that, I went ahead and I went back to the volcano spot, and I actually managed to find another dragon tooth, which is great. So I found another dragon tooth, I found some more cactus fruit. So I had now all the resources I needed for the... At this point, the main concern was money, right? So there's a couple of ways I thought I wanted to go ahead and do this. I went ahead and went with starfruit on the mainland. I had about approximately 450 plus spots. So I went ahead and bought a majority of them, and I went and planted them, did all that, kind of cleaned up the farm a little bit. The other big achievement I got at this point in the first couple days is I went ahead and got my 3 galaxy souls. I used the crystals that I had from just collection over time, and I forged myself the Infinity Gavel, which got me the most powerful weapon achievement, which took a little longer than I had anticipated, but super glad I did it. So I went ahead, planted the starfruit, and kind of just let the days go by. During that time, though, I went ahead and I reorganized the entire farm. I redid the kegs. I kind of made them all clean and organized. I messed around with what I was doing, if I was going to be doing wood or stone tile around the farm, and so I ended up doing a mixture of both, which was really nice. Fortunately, I had to go out a couple times and just grab the resources I needed for that because I had sold a lot of the stone and the wood. So, but I made that nice. I kind of put a lot of perimeter around the 2 main farms I had on the mainland. I put the kegs and preserve jars. And then I thought it'd actually be kind of neat to take a book out of my previous organizing I did in the upper left corner, and I made it so I could plant a tree, plant a seed of whether if it was like, you know, a pine or a mahogany or, you know, an oak sort of thing, to just kind of plant it in specific spots. So I planted 20 varieties of different trees of the 4. And, you know, I think it was kind of interesting because it'll let me kind of, if I ever decide to go back to that save file. And then after that, I did end up creating the island obelisk, so I could go back and forth more efficiently to keep going every 7 days to get the ancient fruit harvest that I have on the Ginger Island area, which is nice. So after that, all I pretty much needed to do was just get the other 3 obelisks, because I had all the you know, the physical resources I need. I just needed the money. So at that point, it was just, you know, organizing the farm, cleaning things up, waiting for the ancient fruit to finish, you know, being ready to harvest. And I did that, and I threw as many as I could in the preserve jars and the kegs and everything. And, you know, I ended up selling quite a bit of them, and I ended up selling, you know, the ancient fruit wine that I got over time, and the ancient fruit on the island and from the greenhouse. And honestly, I pretty much had enough money. I needed 3 million total for them, and I ended up getting the 3 million, you know, total. The first million I went ahead and got that pretty early on, and then just the other 2 million I got from the different things I sold over time, or geodes I opened, or from the crops I got over time, or just the different things I you know, managed to just get from the chest that I hadn't sold in a while and sold it all. So that was that. You know, I think, you know, in the past I'd already gotten the achievement with getting, you know, a full family and having the 2 kids and stuff. So I really was just focusing on getting the actual new achievements from 1.6 and getting all the achievements in the in-game itself, you know, from the collection tab. And, you know, on the 18th of summer, I took my horse. You know, there was the rumbling overnight that opened up the Summit Passageway, and I'd never actually got that cutscene before. I'd never in my past ever just completed that through. And I don't know if it was a glitch or on purpose, but usually I think you're supposed to see the valley, you know, and for me it was just like I'm on like a summit and it's all black, but I could see everything else. So it was kind of a neat little way to end things. And I kind of do a you know, in the moment recording about everything, and I kind of let the credits roll. And you know, I gotta say it was a very bittersweet feeling, but very, very like just overwhelming, just awe. You know, I love Stardew Valley, and I've played it for several hours, but it was just a unique feeling that it was like, wow, you know. So that's pretty much it. So that's that. I'm gonna let in-game me kind of take it away. I kind of talk a little bit over the credits and stuff, so I'll let me just talk about, you know, my feelings on everything and all that jazz, and we'll go from there. All right, ladies and gentlemen, as the credits play out, I want to give a huge thank you to every single one of you. This has been a ride, from all the sardines to the perch to the sunfish to the super cucumbers to the ghost fish to the super annoying clams. I wouldn't want to be here anywhere else. I'm glad I got to spend it with you guys. Huge shout out to my editing team, Leo, Nix, and anyone else who assisted along the way. This is the final video of 100% completion. It was a ride. It was insane. I loved it. It was such a big goal. And I was like, oh, I can do this. And I didn't realize how much of just an adventure it would be. And it was amazing. I loved it. It was great. I loved the 1.6 updates. And I thought it was amazing. It was great. It was like exceeded every single one of my expectations. So yeah, it was amazing. I loved all the new things added. Yeah, it's great. It's awesome. Eric, Arone, you are an artist with your craft. I cannot wait for Haunted Chocolatier. Thank you so much. It's been a long road. Challenged yourself to reach the summit. What an accomplishment. We've been watching every step of the way. And you've made us very proud. I'm gonna tear up.